What is so special about ibogaine? We'll first look at it in terms of its treatment of chemical dependence. What is so special about ibogaine is it can reverse addiction. I mean, we can take an active heroin addict, an active cocaine addict, somebody with a completely runaway addiction syndrome, and bring them into a hospital, if we were doing it, or into an apartment, or into a weedy chapel, and give them ibogaine or iboga extracts, and completely reverse that addiction syndrome, literally turning an addict into a non-addict over a 2 to 3 day period. And that's simply unseen. In terms of its other known value as a psychotherapeutic drug, as a drug to be used in psychotherapy, I don't think that it has an equal. I think ibogaine is the most dramatic drug that can be used in psychotherapy. It just allows a complete review by the individual of the issues they consider most important to themselves. We all know the questions we have to ask, and we all know the answers, and ibogaine precipitates that discussion.
Good morning, how are you doing? Good. Good? Okay. So what do you feel right now?
Resting for a little bit and then getting up.
But you have runny nose, runny eyes, yawning? No? Diarrhea? Nothing?
Nothing. It's like, I feel like I'm totally drug-free.
Yeah?
It's so trippy, but I'm pretty worked.
Yeah, you're fatigued. That's normal. All right, I'll see you probably tomorrow.
Thank you, doctor.
All right.
Cure is a very strange word. Cure implies that something outside of yourself will completely rewire you. It will not. You are still whoever you are. But people are different. The question is, what are you other than drug dependent? And, different people have different pathways out of that. But the bottom line is you have to face yourself. You have to deal with yourself. And it's really very hard sometimes.
What ibogaine is this doorway that you walk through, and on the other side you're clean. But the problem is when you get to the other side of the doorway, there's a vacuum behind you, and that vacuum is trying to suck you back into addiction. So if you don't get up and get moving away from that doorway, you're going to get sucked back into your addiction. People need to know that ibogaine is not a magic bullet. It's not a cure for addiction. It's an addiction interrupter, and it will give many people a chance they would not have without it. I like to say that ibogaine is a catalyst for change. If you come here determined to use the ibogaine, determined to stay clean, I think you'll stay clean. If you come take ibogaine for kicks, you're probably going to go back to using afterwards. So if you're going to choose to do ibogaine, come with a plan. Plan to go into some kind of aftercare home. Plan to move. Plan to break up with that boyfriend that you're using dope with.
The first people that I met when I settled here, I guess there was still something in me that was attracting the sort of people that I didn't need to be hanging around with, and I thought that it would be okay for me to just smoke pot and drink and have a normal life because I hadn't had a normal childhood and I wanted to do it, but it quickly led to me finding crack. I never was able to find heroin in this town, which was really good. And the problem that I had here was very short compared to my life before, but it took me getting to a place where I realized it wasn't something that was out of my control or out of my hands. I had to make a conscious choice whether I wanted to live or die, and nobody was going to do it for me. And ibogaine could certainly help with the cravings, but it wasn't going to be the catalyst for that willingness.
Here is the things you need to get at a health food store. You need to get melatonin and vitamin B. The melatonin will help you sleep. You take one for 10 days before sleeping. Okay? Stay away from people who are not good for you, places, situations. I mean, you know what triggers you to relapse. So take it slowly, and then take it slowly, eat well, and exercise. And you'll see. You'll start feeling much better. I mean, today is just, the emotional aspects are coming out. Every day you'll feel stronger, okay? Your energy will come back, your mood will improve, you'll feel much better, Okay? If there's anything we can do for you, just give us a call.
Okay, well,
All right?
thanks.
You're welcome. Thanks, bro. You're welcome.
I'm 34 years old now. I don't know if that matters, you know? Maybe if I was 23, I wouldn't stop. Maybe I wasn't ready. But at 34, I'm done. It doesn't mean that I won't go to concerts. It doesn't mean that I won't go out dancing. It doesn't mean I won't live my life. But I'm just not gonna be on drugs. My passions are surfing. My passions are snowboarding. My children. Who needs heroin?
Mama,